Hi everyone, today I will be talking about the differences between a static method and a non-static method in Java. So as you can see from my notes, I will talk to you about the theoretical part and then I will demonstrate an example. In the static method, the method can only access the static data members and static members of another class or same class, but it cannot access non-static methods and variables. And the syntax of a static method is public, which is the access modifier. Static is the word that we're using in the method. Void is the return type, and test is the name of the method we declare. So this is a syntax of the static method. Another thing about static method is that it cannot be overridden because of early binding, and it uses a compile time or early binding. Whereas a non-static method in Java is default to a non-static method without a static keyword preceding to it. So as you can see, this is the syntax of a non-static method in Java. It does not have the static keyword in it. And the non-static method uses a runtime or dynamic binding. And the thing about non-static method is that it can be overridden because of the runtime binding. Now I will show you this with an example. So I have two classes, class A and class B. In class A, I will declare two methods. One would be a static method and another would be a non-static method. So first, I will declare a non-static method. So non-static method, and okay, let's write a static method. Okay. So now, as you can see, we have declared a non-static method and we have declared a static method. Now, how do we access these two methods from a different class? So, in order to access the non-static method, we would have to create an object of class A. So here I'm creating an object of class A. Through this, I will access the non-static method. A dot, I'm calling the test1 method. This calls a non-static method. Okay. Now, I would like to access the static method. In order for me to access the static method through another class, I can directly call it just by using the class name. So this, let me just comment it out. This calls the static method. So as you can see, this should run this method, which is a non-static method, and this should run the static method. And it should output these two statements. Let's run and see. There you go. The first is giving this method, which states that this is a non-static method. And the second one states that this is a static method, which is this, which calls this method. Okay, now let me tell you the difference. Well, if we want to call a static method from another class, we do not need to create an instance of a class. Over here, we are creating an instance of a class to call a non-static method. But for a static method, we don't require to create an instance of a class. So that is the difference between a static and a non-static method in Java. Thank you for watching.